That's something you were pretty confident you could come in and play like that?
Just me as a person, I kind of just felt that I had the ability to do what I can, but I didn't like notice that I would make an impact that quickly.
Did you almost have to? Were you nervous before that Missouri State game? That was your first start.
Yes, when I first got into the game, I was nervous. I was really nervous just because it was my first game, and it was actually like just me. I was still in the process of learning the defense, and it was just crazy just how I just went out there at that moment.
Is there any play that stood out as a highlight? I remember the third down play in the overtime against Northwestern. You had the coverage and knocked the ball out of his hands on third down. Is there any play that you remember?
I would say probably my fumble recovery also in that game
in
the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But they was heading in for a touchdown, and the turnover, I just seen the ball, and I just said, this is my chance to help my team.
Now, after the Outback Bowl, both of the LSU's 1,000-yard receivers said very, very nice things about you. Thought you were going to be a tremendous player in the future. Landry and Beckham. How did that make you feel?
It just made me feel better as a person and as an athlete, just to know that it's others out there that care about others that's just improving in life and just getting better in football.
You see them; they're in the NFL now. Does that make you feel better?
I mean, it boosts my confidence up just a little bit, but it's still time. I think I still have room for improvement.
What was it about Iowa? I know you're committed to Ball. First, you committed to Central Michigan, right, and then Ball State. But what was it about Iowa? Was it a chance to play in the Big Ten? You're in Big Ten country growing up.
Well, my dream, my long dream, is just to become a cornerback in the Big Ten. It didn't matter what team where I was at. But soon, I had multiple Big Ten offers, but I just felt that Iowa was the right fit for me. And I had a couple people, kind of like family from where I grew up in Detroit, that went here, and that's probably gone now. But I just thought it was a great fit for me here.
And Coach Ferentz said, he said Desmond kind of came out. He told us before the bowl game, you kind of came out of the blue, and no one saw that coming. What you did. Did you see it coming? Did you think, I can do this?
I mean, coming into college, I just felt that I had like a statement to prove that I could be just as good as anybody else, and it was just me and my ability that took me far.
What about now? What's the sophomore Desmond King gonna be that the freshman wasn't?
I mean, I'm just looking to improve better off of last year, and just hoping to make improvements.
So what kind of work do you have to do to live up to those expectations?
For me, I believe that I would need to be more physical. I need to be better in my techniques, and to get faster.
What do you do? Do you do a lot of strength and agility in the off season to do that?
Yes, our off-season program, we did a lot of speed works to help us get faster, because we know that we have more competition with Maryland coming into the Big Ten. We play in Pittsburgh on our conference this year.
What was it like back home? Your friends, your buddies back home, see you were starting for a Big Ten team. Were they giving you the business? Were they happy for you, or what was that like?
They were happy for me, and some would just be like, "Yeah, you so good. Come check me now." So I mean, so it's just good seeing family and friends back home rooting for me. Support system is very good.
Did you almost catch yourself pinching yourself, saying, I could have been a real, Ball State had a really good team. Could have been a good MAC program, but here I am in the Big Ten, and I'm on an 8-win team.
Yeah, I believe Ball State is an excellent team. That was the reason why I had them in my choice. I mean, it wasn't because it was just a MAC school that I left. I mean, it was a lot of things that played parts in that, my education, things like that, and support system.
Now you get to play.